Humans are built to serve. If you are not happy, it's because you do not feel like you are serving people. If you wake up and you're not happy, you feel like today doesn't matter, today doesn't count, nobody cares if you show up or not, that's the path down to anxiety and stress and depression and suicide, because you feel like you don't belong, because it feels like you could spend all day working on something and nobody's going to care. That's the feeling that nobody wants, right? You don't want to wake up and feel like you're going to spend all day today and nobody will care. Well, how do you get people to care? By serving, by helping. We all want to wake up and feel like today is going to count. It's going to mean something to somebody. And maybe today is the big day that you get that big news or the big deal or the big contract or the big subscriber goal or whatever your goals are. Maybe it's that day. But those goals aren't enough. How many times have you hit a goal and realized, oh, that's it? Right? You feel great? Have that happened to you? Like, oh, I got 1 million subscribers. Wah! And then what? What does that mean? And it's off to the next goal. If you're just living for the little sugar highs, you're not having happiness at the foundational level in your life because you don't feel like you're serving. We have to tie the work that we do into serving. It's feeling like today is going to mean something. If you woke up today and felt like today was going to mean something, today was going to matter, that I'm going to put something out into the world, I'm going to make this YouTube video, I'm just sitting here in my office or standing on my trampoline in my office, that I'm going to make something today that will matter, that will touch somebody. If I felt that, I'm going to show up totally differently than like, oh, whatever, another video. Okay, who cares? You know, record. Hey, Evan, yeah, next, right? You just show up differently based off your feeling about yourself that you're doing something that's going to serve people. So if you're struggling with that and you're coming up with your list of goals and you've got your dream board and you've got your Lamborghini and your vacation home and an airplane and a fancy hotel, those are not the things that will make you happy. Those are not your real goals. That's a fake dream board. The thing that will make you sustainably happy is feeling like you're serving, and the next level of it is either serving more deeply or more broadly. You take the people who are closest to you and you really focus on helping them and help improve their lives in a significant way, or you're going to reach a lot more people. But if you're not happy, it's because you're not serving. So how do you do it? How do you serve at a higher level? I'm going to give you 3 quick ideas that I think will help. Number 1, there's a process I go through. It's called Who I How. So number 1 is your who. Your who is your single most important core value. What is your single most important core value? I write about this in Built to Serve. You can go check it out if you want. Your single most important core value. What is it? For me, it's believe. For you, maybe it's believe too, but maybe it's a good chance that it's something else. But your single most important core value. As you go through it, I found that it's funny how everybody's core value is something positive. This is why I believe people are good, because I've never had somebody's core value come back as hate or death or be toxic, right? Never. It's always something aspirational and positive, which means that people are good. We do things that we're not proud of. We sometimes are negative to others because we're in a lot of pain at that moment. But deep down at a core level, humans are good. So you figure out your single most important core value. What is it? Don't worry about being perfect. Just even right now, what comes to mind? What single word is really important to you right now? A core value. Great. How you can serve is to bring more of that to yourself and then to bring more of that to other people. The ultimate service for me is believing more in myself so then I can believe more in other people as well. The goal of making these videos is to help you believe in yourself more, to help the world believe in themselves more, to unlock the Michael Jordan level genius that we all have inside of us, that you're the best in the world at something. What is it? I don't know. I hope you do, but if not, let's discover it and send it out to the world. Your ultimate happiness, satisfaction, joy, fulfillment will, yes, come from serving other people, but for me, believing in them. If I could help, even through this video or conversation or a clubhouse or a live session, if I knew that I was going to say something that would help even one person on the call believe in themselves a little bit more, mission accomplished. So adding clarity, you know you want to serve. You know if you're not happy, you're not serving, great. How? The first level of clarity is your who. your single most important core value. Figure out what that is. Even if you have a starting point, don't worry about being perfect. The more that you can help yourself and others believe that thing, the more happy you will be. Next level down is your why. So point number 2 is your why. Your why is your purpose, and your purpose comes from your pain. So whatever you struggled the most with is the thing you want to help other people through. It's great to hold the door for somebody, or buy the coffee behind in line, or buy somebody a balloon, or give a sandwich to somebody who's, hungry. Like, all of those things are great. It's great. These momentary acts of kindness are fantastic, amazing. Do more of them. What will fill you up on an even deeper level is recognizing that your ultimate purpose, your why, comes from helping people who currently are who you used to be. Go back to the moment in your life where you felt the lowest, the loneliness, the least level of confidence you've ever had in yourself. When did you feel worthless as a human? What was that moment? Hopefully it's not right now. It's probably not right now if you're watching these videos, because you're on your way up. Go back to when you would never watch one of these videos. Go back to when it was just the worst day of your life. When was that for you? You've come through. You're not done. You're not done climbing, growing, learning, getting better. You're still a long way from where you want to be, and that's amazing. And you're way further than you used to be. Your why, your purpose is to help the people who currently are who you used to be. They'll look to you and see guidance, hope, encouragement, support, inspiration, motivation, because you're ahead of where they are right now. The you from 5 years ago would look to you and be inspired, right? The Evan from 5 years ago, from 10 years ago. Look at 10 years ago on YouTube, I had, 100 subscribers. He's trying to make 10-year goals. I would never predict that I'd be here. 10 years ago, Evan is looking to Evan today. He's like, you did all that? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But we never pat ourselves on the back and give ourselves enough credit for those things. And there are millions of people right now who are struggling with the same thing. Whatever you struggled with, there are millions of people who are struggling with that same thing right now, and they need you. They need your voice, they need your help, they need support, they need your guidance, they need your encouragement, they need your words, they need you. They need you. And helping those people will feel so much better than just doing a random act of kindness. There's just levels of service, right? Random act of kindness, great, little candy, but deep fulfillment will be from helping the people who currently are who you used to be. That's your why. That's your purpose. It will never get old. You'll love doing that for the rest of your life. And then step number 3 is the how. The how is, how did you get out of the hole you were in? What were the steps that you took? So for me, getting out of the hole that I was in, where the worst day of my life was quitting on my business partner in my first company, how did I get out of the hole? Well, I modeled success. And I tried a million different things, and modeling success was just a desperation play. Okay, oh my gosh, I don't know what else to do. Who else has done this? Bill Gates started a software company. What did he do? I felt like I was grasping at straws. Like I had no idea what I was doing. It was just an idea that came. The man was willing to try anything at that point, because the other alternative was just to quit on my company and go find a job. Now, luckily, that was the one that actually ended up working out. And now anytime when I don't know what to do something, I try to model success. Like, who's done this thing and how can I learn from them, instead of having to reinvent the wheel every time. And so what have I done for the past 20 years? Oh my gosh, 20 years. What have I done for the past 20 years? Teach people how they can model success too, right? The how matters. How you got out of the hole that you were in, you can then teach other people what worked for you. You tried all these things that didn't work and you almost gave up. And then you found something that did kind of work, and then you worked on it and you improved it and you refined it. That is now teachable to other people. Show them the process to get out of the hole, because they don't see any hope and they think they're stuck for life. And your story, your message, will help pull them out in a way that Evan Carmichael can't, in a way that Lisa Nichols can't, in a way that Tony Robbins can't, in a way that anybody can't, but you can, because you are exactly the person that they need to hear from, because you've gone through exactly the problem that they are struggling with. Your who, your why, your how. It's all in Built to Serve. That's your path. If you're not happy, it's because you're not serving. You feel like today doesn't matter and doesn't mean anything to anybody else. And you flip that just by reminding yourself of who you are, of why you do what you do, and how you got out of the hole, so you can feel like today will mean something to somebody else. And that if you keep showing up consistently every day and putting in the work, the impact that you will have on this planet will inspire you to a level that you can't even imagine right now. You are built to serve.